Have you seen how some people just have these huge email lists, and have you been wondering, well, why do I even need this? I'm Ari, I'm an online business coach, and today we are covering the myths around email marketing and how it helps you build a community. Now, first things first, you don't need a huge email list to be successful, but you also want to consider that the more people that know who you are, that receive your emails, your newsletters, that are seeing you on social media, the better. So we're going to cover today why email marketing is a great way to build your online community. I say this from a couple of different stances. First of all, email marketing is by far what gets you the biggest ROI. I guarantee you check your email while you're in the toilet. I also guarantee that you're not the only one. So knowing this, how about we step into that position of social media versus email? This is a fight that I guarantee you email will win. And why do I say this? Because first of all, I know plenty of people in the online space who have extremely profitable businesses, and they don't simply rely on social media. The algorithm does not favor you sometimes. The algorithm might show you to somebody once, and then if they don't interact with you, that's it. So why am I going to take chances with an algorithm when I know that email marketing, for sure, you're going to see me at least in your inbox at least once a week, maybe more. Some of the world's top marketers and the most successful ones, they are in my inbox 4 to 5 times a week, sometimes twice a day. And you're like, oh, isn't that annoying? Well, yes, if you look at it that way. Or what if the person who opens their emails really only checks them once a day? So there's so many opportunities to look at email marketing instead of it might be so annoying, to, wow, what a great opportunity for me to grow my business, especially when we are working with my give, ask formula. And this is so cool because if you're in the world of service, of helping, of being connected to people and helping them become better, helping them feel better, whether it's through real estate or through holistic services, then why not be in their inbox to support them with something valuable? And at the same time, it's okay to sell your services. A lot of us think that we only have to deliver value, but if you're always giving and then you ask, it feels pretty reciprocal, right? For example, I love to use this. If you have a friend, right, who always comes over and is always asking you for things, or every time she texts, she's asking you for things. She's always asking, can I have a favor? Can I pick your brain? Can I borrow this? At some point you're like, man, this is a lot. There's a lot of asking. Where's the reciprocation? Now imagine this different friend who comes over your house and brings you flowers one day, or maybe comes over and helps you organize something, or maybe just says hey, let's go to the beach. Guess what? Most likely you're going to want to hang out with this friend more than the one that is always asking for stuff. So if we can create a happy medium between always giving and always asking, this is the winning formula. Well, how does this relate to community? Well, first of all, having an email database, you own that, right? Even if algorithms or social media disappears, you have a blackout of social media, you're not going to lose your emails. You own them. When you do it correctly, you have to be ethical, okay? But if you only rely on social media and you don't match it with a community that can be built through an email base, you're limiting your reach, you're limiting your revenue potentials. So now let's talk about an online community. Well, what does this look like? Well, first of all, I love to say that an online community is also an offline community. I live in Miami. I get to see people all the time, and that's the great thing about having an email list. I have a local email list so that when I want to have an event here, I email those people and we can meet in real life. Now, online community, you can have a hub, you can have a Facebook group, you can be in Mighty Networks, you could be on Telegram, you can be on a thing called Circle. Like there's so many places to host your online community that really allows you to nurture relationships. Because nurturing a relationship will by far get you more results than you trying to, piecemeal this thing together all by yourself. So how do you nurture a relationship with a community? You can create content, you can go live, you can message people, you can invite them to things personally. It's basically like adding that personalized touch to your online business. So how do we fill our email list and how do we fill this community? Well, they can be done parallel. So sometimes, let's say I'm on social media and I'm, connecting with people, DMing them, some just get to know each other, because the online world is also an offline world. That's what I say. I'll be like, hey, I run this awesome community of, holistic, wildly abundant, and aligned entrepreneurs. I would love for you to be in there. There's going to be people in there with your same values, with the same, vibe that you have. Like, come on over. So it's a nice invite that even if you're not asking people for their emails right at the front door of your Facebook group, which you don't have to, and you can still get their emails after. You can be like, hey, by the way, I created this ebook, or I have this guide, or I wrote this white paper, or wrote a book about certain subject. Do you want me to send it to you? If so, what's your email? Or here's the link to download it. This is where funnels come in. So now that we have kind of this vision of how a community can grow an email list and how an email list can grow a community, my next question for you is, A, are you part of my community? B, how are you planning on growing your email list and growing your community online so that you can grow your business and grow your connections with others? So I would love for you to either comment below what you're doing, put some links, share, connect with me, come on over to my Facebook group. And in the next few videos, you'll see I'm going to cover very important things about social media, sales, funnels, because this is what I love to do and I love to share. See you soon.